guys, Alberto here with ARQBits, and thank you again for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. Um, Today's video it's about health teas that improves your health, your mood. You can add them up to your diet or your exercise, your meditation. So it's a good way of adding health benefits to your lifestyle. The teas that I have found that are the ones with the most health benefits are four. Of course, there's other ones I'll be making different videos, so stay in touch with me about sleepy teas and different kinds of teas, but medicinal. But these ones are more for health benefits and to keep a good mood and keep you calm, so it relaxes you. These teas, like I mentioned, there are four. Those are my favorites for what I've researched and I have tested myself. And they are the butterfly pea flower, the South African red bush, the popular green tea, and the matcha tea. The health benefits are very similar to them. They have a good flavor and they're very popular among different people and now me, of course. So let's head to the table and I'll explain a little bit of each and their health benefits and how they be good. They could be good for you. And here are the four teas. And the one on the right is the butterfly pea. Next one from right to left. The next one on the right is same thing, butterfly pea, but as a powder form. And the one after that, the one in the middle, is the South African red bush, which they have a green tea form too, but it tastes different. The next one would be the green tea and loose leaf. Of course, you can get them in tea bags too if you prefer, or use an infuser and use the leaf teas, which I do. And the last one on the very left is the matcha tea powder form. And I will be explaining them shortly. And here we are going to talk about these teas one by one, their benefits. And like I said, this is the most health benefits teas that I found. There are other ones that are medicinal and for calming and sleeping and relaxing teas, but that will be a different video. I eventually will make it and then I can post it and you can watch it. But now I'm going to concentrate on these four. I'll start with this one. This is the butterfly pea flower, and it comes in, of course, in powder packages where you can dip them, or the loose leaf, as you see. And also they have the powder form, which would be really good for other things. And so the butterfly pea, the scientific name is the Clitoria ternatea. And in Asian countries, they know about Asian pigeon wings. And all these teas, by the way, they're antioxidants, and that's the reason I take them, and that's one of the reasons they have the health benefits, because they're antioxidants and they help the body do many things. So the blue tea, it has the ABTS sulfonic acid, phelanoic acid, and artrosinamide flavonoid. That's the antioxidants on the blue tea. It's very neat because it's blue. Also, you can put lemon and it changes to purple. So some people do some tricks. But the good thing about these butterfly pea is that it does help with, and I have tested. It's not that just I researched it. I have tested them, each one of them. It's a mood enhancer, a stress reliever, reduce anxiety. It gives you a sense of like energy, keeps your brain clear, it calms you, and it keeps you happy. It has so many benefits: weight loss, natural. Um, it has uh, it's like it has a natural paracetamol, which it helps you with pain. Also, it's good for eye health, combats the effects of diabetes. It's caffeine free. All these teas are caffeine free except for matcha tea. That I could not find it decaffeinated, and if you find it, it's not gonna. The process to make it decaffeinated is gonna take a lot of the antioxidants of the matcha tea, so that's why it's caffeinated. But the other three, all these three, the really good green tea, you can find it decaffeinated. Rooibos and butterfly pea are naturally decaffeinated, so you can take them and not worry about not being able to sleep. So uh, they're also for good heart health, and also the anti-aging, stress reliever. It helps with hair loss and anxiety, depression. It has overall brain health. It's an anti-inflammatory. So that's why it's so, I would say, the best tea I have ever found, and take it. You can make it probably 1 or 2 tablespoons, and it has good flavor. You can always add your honey, lemon, etc., or combine it with other tea, but 1 or 2 tablespoons does the work. If you prefer not to eat the leaves, you don't have to. Just notice there's been a couple of times that I made my cup and I drank it, but I also ate the flower, and it just kind of put me to sleep within 20 minutes. So maybe I was getting a second dose by getting the flowers on it. So the um, powder form are really neat because you can use it on many different things. You can mix it in juices, make your green like a vegetable, a smoothie, an ice cream, or people use it for food coloring because it's just blue. Same thing with the matcha tea. It gives your smoothies or milkshakes or whatever you do makes them green. So this is really good. Also, they use it on cookies. I forgot. And pies, and cakes. So it does have the benefits, and it's full coloring. So hey, perfect. And the brands, you can just choose whatever brand you choose. So this one came. I bought it in bulk. That's why they sent me 2 packages like this, and I have used so far about a fourth of it, and it's been like 2 3 months. So I would say I drink it daily. So one of these bags, it may even last you 6 months or a year because it's a pound. So it goes long ways. Just put in 1 tablespoon. It makes it concentrated. You taste it and it's good. But I leave it up to you how concentrated you want it. You can use this also for tea. And let's move to the South African Rooibos. The South African Rooibos, is made from fermenting the leaves of the shrub called Asphallatus linearis. They have the green kind, but I have not bought it. They said it's just it tastes more fresh and grassy. So if you're okay with that, that contains a little bit more antioxidants than this kind because this is fermented. So it's your choice, but this one has a really good flavor by itself. Even when you're boiling it, which I recommend for you to boil it. If you can boil it, I usually been putting just in a microwave. You can do that, heat up the water and then put the tea, let it simmer, sit for 20 30 minutes. The color is instant on most of them, and you can also, like I said, you boil it and you probably get more. The water in the boiling makes it the the tea give more of the substance, so that would work good. Some people, when I was looking at the reviews, they even do a couple of batches, either the green tea or the butterfly pea, and they reuse it as in just give it the more flavor. And actually, it does happen. If you keep it and then you do it the next day, you will see it's blue too, or red. So for the red bush, it has like I mentioned before. Actually, most of them have the same benefits, and the red bush has aspartame, quercetin, and luteolin, and this is the antioxidants for the red bush. And let's go to the next one. The scientific name for the green tea is the Camellia sinensis. The matcha tea, it's actually coming from the same plant. It's just processed differently. This is just being cut and cleaned up. But the matcha tea, the difference with the matcha tea is that they cover, before they harvest it, they cover the leaves. So the leaves probably, they get darker. They probably try to absorb as much light they can, but by putting them in a dark room, they get concentrated on the nutrients and the flavor, a very distinctive flavor. Plus, they make it in a powder form. Um, and for what I've researched, it's probably 20 times as strong on antioxidants, but also caffeine. So keep it in mind. You want to drink this guy only daytime. Otherwise, he'll put you. You'll be wondering why you drink a tea. Uh, Usually with the black tea, jasmine tea, this have caffeine. They taste good, but they have the caffeine and the matcha tea. So the uh, green tea and matcha tea, their antioxidants is the catechins, they're well known, and the polyphenols. So these are those antioxidants that help you have those health benefits. Um, and that would be pretty much it for them. Like I said, they'll all help. And if on health benefits, certain cultures, ethnicities, they use different type of teas. Like UK, it's well known for the English tea, which I like it. It's part of the black tea, so that's caffeinated. In the Asian culture, they use it also. There's too many for me to mention, but jasmine is popular, green tea and matcha tea. Japanese and also South Koreans, they use this tea too. Um, and one anecdote to mention: when I was in South Korea back in 2002, I lived there for a year. I was in the military. They I saw a lot of people. There was, I'm not sure how the population ratio is. I need to research, but I think it's a very, very high ratio, maybe 50%. Don't quote me on that. 30% adults and 20% about older people or elderly. And the elderly that I saw, uh, I was amazed because I started going to making friends. There was a few neighbors in there. I used to eat um, sushi and vegetables and meats near to the base. And or the people when I went to the Seoul and Yonsang, they had these. There was these people I would talk to, and they would ask them, "How old is the people here? Is that true about the green tea?" And they're like, "Yes, we take it, and it's anti-aging, as against cancer, for different kinds of cancer." So uh, I was so surprised, and I would ask them how long people live here. And they said, "Well, we'll know some people, 100, 110." So it's very common. The Asian population live longer. Of course, it has to do what kind of habits you have, lifestyle, and they mainly, they eat fish, not which is a white meat versus the red meat. Um, Vegetables, fruits, rice, and fermented uh, foods like cabbage or cucumber. They ferment it and they put like red pepper. They call it kimchi. It tastes delicious, but of course it leaves you a smell. But I didn't mind brushing my teeth. But every culture, every place that I lived, you learn something from them. So, and little by little, start researching about what healthy foods or teas or things that you can do besides meditation, yoga, exercise, a keto diet, or whatever diet you're on. All that helps you um, be in a better health, have a better mood, and have more energy. So I'm all about living at the fullest and living the longest. So that's the reason I made this video, to share it with family, friends, and anybody who watches my video. Take advantage of what is out there that you can use to improve your health. So if everybody likes the video and you find it useful, informative, and by the way, these products that I have bought, the the links, if you want to buy them and try them, you're welcome to. They'll be below in my description, so you can choose to buy them from there if you wish. I appreciate your support, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. It will help me grow my channel tremendously. And don't forget to ring the bell. That gives you the opportunity, for those who don't know, to receive most recent videos when I post them. So that's a very nice feature. And I wish everybody a good day and a good week. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. We'll see you next time. Take care.